Yo, what is up, everybody? Mongo here, and I just woke up, so if my voice sounds a little, that's why. I've been thinking, this game's been out about 8 months, and I'm a big proponent of, I don't know, practice and, reevaluating your game in order to improve it, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So, one thing that I like to do to kind of get me warmed up, if you just jump straight into a game and your fingers aren't warm, your hand's not warm, you're not ready to play, you're not in the groove yet, one of two things is going to happen. You're either going to have a lucky game, you're going to jump right in the groove, it's not going to be a big deal, and 50% of the time, the other thing that happens is you're going to jump in a game and you're going to get stomped. You're just going to get wrecked because your shots aren't on target. It's going to take you half the game to get a little warm, and even by then you're not fully good. And then now your morale's down because you just got stomped in a game, and then you go to the next game and you get stomped again because now you're frustrated and you're not warm, so on and so forth. And this is especially true for people that play league play, right off the get-go. So my suggestion to you, try this out. Go to a private match, throw it on Hijacked or something, put all the bots on, easy, normal, it doesn't matter what the difficulty settings is because they are literally just target practice. So put on the DSR, the ballista, it doesn't matter if you're good at sniping or not, you're not trying to quick scope, you're not trying to be fancy, all you're going to try to do is make sure your shots are on target. I have a class that is both the DSR and the ballista. When I'm feeling really kind of like cold, or that's the best way I can describe it, when I'm not really feeling it quite yet, I pull out the DSR, and my entire goal in life is to make sure my shots are on target. I do not pull that trigger unless it looks 100% legit. I very rarely miss. However, if I'm feeling kind of warm, or I'm kind of ready to play, I'm excited, whatever, I'll run the ballista, and I'll actually try to get some quick scopes in there about halfway through and stuff like that. Just run non-lethal kill streaks, finish an entire game that way, have the discipline to do it, and then jump into your games after that, and your shot should be a little bit on. And on this same subject, because that's going to help you out a ton at the beginning, so you're not going to lose, your first. I mean, you might lose your first match, but it's not going to feel as devastating because your shot's going to be on. You're knowing that you're doing your job, you're doing everything right. But on that same subject, there's something else we need to talk about, and that's improving your game. Because the game's, 8 months old now, and you're probably in a groove right now. You probably know which guns are your go-to, your try-hards. You probably know which ones, your class setups for certain maps and stuff like that. So you're probably already used to it. Step out of the box, because you're inside this little tiny box right now, this little circle. So what I want you to do is check this out. Just try it, hear me out. It does literally wonders for me. Take a gun that is very out of your element, completely out of your element. For me, it's a SWAT 5.56. I put fully automatic on it. I keep the iron sights, and I generally run reflex sight or reflex grip, whatever, because that is one of my favorites. And play a game like that. Take long-range shots with guns that are not made to take long-range shots. If you are not good with the Evo, which is one of those that is like that for me, or was like that for me until I practiced with it a lot. I did exactly what I'm telling you guys right now. I used it, I took long-range shots, I figured out the recoil, all of that stuff, and now I'm disgusting with that gun, which I used to hate. I used to just loathe. And now it's a 5.56 for me. So I'm going to be doing this today too, because I need a refresher as well. Everybody needs a refresher. So I'm going to take that 5.56, put the fully auto and the reflex sight on it, and I'm going to take these ridiculously long shots. If you guys haven't used the 5.56 a lot, it's got a lot of kick, especially when you put on full recoil or fully automatic. It's got a ton of recoil. If you keep it on the 3-shot burst, it's actually really good at range. But full automatic, that thing rises. So I'm going to take long shots on head glitchers and stuff like that, and I'm going to hate myself for 2 to 3 games. That's all I'm going to do it for. 2 to 3 games. I'm going to hate it. But as soon as I'm done with that, guess who's warm? Guess who knows what that gun's going to do? And I'm not going to use that gun after that. Then after that, I'll go to one of my go-tos and have a beast gameplay because I'm completely warm. I know what the gun's going to do. I know how to control recoil. My sensitivity's right. Whatever I had to change, it's on par now. And this is what you guys need to do. So figure out whatever gun that is. You know, another good one is the TAC 45. I actually saw, I think it was Drifter, another big YouTuber, said something about it, and I really liked his video. If I might link it down below or something. But yeah, he said like play 7 games with the TAC 45 and blah blah blah. I loved it. I haven't actually tried it fully yet, but it's a very similar technique that you know, like I do. And when I say use a gun that you're not comfortable with, I don't mean like use the riot shield or something, or the, you know, crossbow or something like that. An actual gun. You know, throw scavenger on it. Don't scavenge other guns. Whatever you've got to do to keep using this. Try it for 2 to 3 games. Just the worst gun you can think of. I hate this gun. This gun sucks. Play with it 3 full games, and then switch to a class that's similar. Like if you were running an assault rifle, let's say for me, I'm running the SWAT 5.56. That's what I'm going to practice with reflex and fully auto, and you know, maybe even stock, because I generally put stock on almost all of my assault rifles. I gotta have it. It's just so good. If I do that, then I'll switch to the M8A1 or the FAL or something like that. That's semi-similar. You know, runs about the same, it moves about the same, and then from then on, you know, do whatever. But that first game that you have, I can almost guarantee you that unless you're playing a bunch of guys that you just happen to get in a really bad lobby, you are going to beast on some kids. Everything's going to flow right. Your shots are going to be on target. You're going to snap faster. You're going to, you know, be hitting chest head area a lot better. At least, you know, this is what it does for me. I can't imagine it would not do it for you. So just try it out. Call me crazy. If you try it out and it doesn't work, come back, comment, leave me some hate. I don't care. But if it does work, come back, leave me a nice little comment, you know, because this will literally change your game. It changed mine. I really step up my game whenever I do this. It kind of sucks because whenever I get online, a lot of my friends, and you guys are probably the same way, a lot of my friends are inviting me to parties and want me to jump in. And I have the discipline to just be like, hey man, you know, I've got to warm up. I've got to, you know, do the first trick where I you know, snipe on hijacked, running around, like literally sprinting at 9 different bots, trying to kill them. And I'm going to do it, and I'm sorry that you guys are going to wait a few minutes. And generally now, they just jump in, and they actually go against me. So I've got 9 bots plus like 2 or 3 different people that are actually trying to quickscope me while I'm doing this, which makes it a little more challenging because they move like real people as opposed to the bots. As you guys probably know, will run at you sometimes and then just turn around and run away for no good reason, or they can't figure out how stairs work. But yeah, anyway, kind of went off on a tangent there. Those are my tips for today. I really want you guys to try it. Don't just blow it off. Just try it. Trust me. Mongo's got some tips here. So try it out. Let me know how it goes. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Mongo out.